the Mother Church of the Archdiocese of Denver, with over 160 years of a living history of faith, hope, and love at the heart of Colorado. The Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception proudly presents. Now, from the Cathedral Rectory, the Rector's Report with Father Samuel Morehead.
Greetings, this is Father Sam Morehead. Welcome back to the Cathedral Rectory, and I greet you as Holy Saturday passes into an Easter Sunday, and you and I with great joy make to celebrate the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ in the flesh. What a great joy it is, and so let us talk about all things in the life of our Cathedral Basilica, and also with that, a mind to St. Elizabeth of Hungary on this Easter Sunday weekend. And that is exactly what we do celebrate. So here at the Cathedral Basilica, we will have Mass times on Easter Sunday at our normal Sunday times, 8:30 a.m. At 10:30 a.m., the Mass will be celebrated by the Archbishop of Denver, Archbishop Aquila. We will have the Cathedral full choir at that Mass, and we are going to have about 27 persons received into the full communion of the Catholic Church, having been baptized in other communions and being received into the Church and confirmed at the 10:30 a.m. Mass. We'll also have Mass at 12:30 p.m., and then at 6:30 p.m., our Latin and English Mass, going to be sung by the Gaudium Verum Choir. So a full lineup this Sunday to celebrate the resurrection of our Lord. And you, of course, are most welcome to participate in any, all of these Masses. Invite other persons to come to our beautiful Cathedral Basilica. There's been much care, great work in the Cathedral to make for a beautiful celebration this Sunday, and so you are more than welcome to join us. Over at St. Elizabeth of Hungary, there will also be the 9 a.m. Mass to celebrate Easter on this Sunday. And then, just a reminder, our normal programming continues in the life of the Cathedral Basilica. This coming Wednesday, we have the next Credo program. Many of these persons will have been baptized, received into Holy Communion sometime this weekend. So we've got baptisms, reception of confirmation, and First Holy Communion on Saturday evening at the Easter Vigil, and then, of course, those coming into the full communion of the Church and receiving confirmation and First Holy Communion on Sunday. But, of course, Credo is not just for those in the order of Christian initiation process. It's for any and all persons, Catholic or otherwise, who want to deepen in their faith and explore the faith. And this coming Wednesday, we are going to have a deacon and his wife. They're from another parish, but with great experience and expertise in living out the sacrament of matrimony. And they're going to be with us this coming Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. in the Cathedral Basement Hall, accessible through the double wooden doors along Logan Street. And we're going to talk about the sacraments, and particularly the sacrament of holy matrimony. So all are invited to this. If you can't join us in person, which is always preferable, you can watch it live or later on our YouTube channel, information right there on the screen for all of you. Put it on your calendar. A week from this weekend, we have our next in the Cathedral concert series. We're going to have Holy Family High School, which has a wonderful, above average musical program. These great high school students do things that professional choirs do, and they're going to offer us our free concert open to the public, a joyful celebration fit for this Easter season. That'll be on Sunday the 27th, 3 p.m. Free concert open to the public. Invite everyone. What a wonderful way to celebrate Easter together. And as we get back into all the joys of the Easter season, our young adults are welcome to our next of the Corda events. Corda means of the hearts, the heart of Christ shared with our hearts as we share our hearts with one another. Those who are 18 through 39 years old are welcome on the first weekend of May. So we return to our first Sunday evening options. This is the first Sunday of May. Swing dance lessons and dance time at the Knights of Columbus Hall at 8 p.m. So that's 2 weekends out from this weekend. Swing dancing again, back to the Knights of Columbus Hall as a part of our Cathedral Young Adult program, the Corda program. Well, we've reached the Easter season, and we're so grateful for your Lenten generosity, and we thank you in advance for any and all continued generosity to the Cathedral Basilica. As you give, we want to know of our great gratitude and our prayers before God. Of course, you can give in the baskets in the church, the tip-tap devices online, and there's a link right there through that QR code to give. Thank you for celebrating Easter with us, and even for your generosity this time of the year. And speaking of Easter, this beautiful image to my left to your right is a wonderful reminder of the great tradition of sacred art in our Catholic tradition. This is a Dutch painter capturing the moment of Christ rising from the dead. Of course, there's a bit of artistic license there, but Christ emerges with the banner triumphant. The cross is laid underfoot, and now it becomes a symbol and a sign of victory. The angels rejoice, and life comes to us again because Christ is risen from the dead. So, as you and I gather at the Holy Mass to celebrate the resurrection, and as you celebrate with your family members and friends with some Easter dinners, with some egg hunts and all the rest, I wish you sincerely a holy, happy, and blessed Easter Sunday this weekend. May God bless you and keep you now and always. Have a wonderful week in front of you.